Don't you know who I am? I'm SpiderWitch7, the grandmama of Fortnite. And I decided to run a game this lazy weekend afternoon, pick up some XP and relax with my leisure time. No, it doesn't mean that I'm lazy. I'm always learning. In fact, there's not a day that goes by that there's not something to learn, even at my old age. And with nothing new under the sun, there's still so much to be learned and experienced. And everyone has their own interpretation of each experience. And if discipline really is a noble virtue, then I'd like to think that I'm capable of relaxing without being inattentive. So I'll pay attention to my game, and I might even learn how to use this crazy smash weapon, right? Oh my gosh. I really think it's a good habit to adopt, really, to develop your skill for learning new things. we could even make a game of it to end our day by looking back to recall what we learned, right? Sometimes it's the simple things in life that we learn every day, but it's all accumulates in our minds that make us who we are, doesn't it? Even the bad things that we go through are experiences that we can choose to learn from. Luckily, we all have the human right to have freedom of choice. We can choose to come away from a bad experience with an attitude of defeat, or we can view the event from all sides, really inspect the experience and truly ask ourselves, what came out of it? How can we handle this? What are our alternatives? There's so many things that happen in life, good and bad. An extraordinarily talented musician included a famous quote in one of his songs from a famous American writer, which goes, "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. So no matter what happens to you, good or bad, it makes up who you are, who you will become." Learn from each experience, take the good from it, and disregard any bad thoughts. You might have hit your finger while hammering a nail, but don't throw the hammer across the room. You're just going to destroy something else in the room. Ice your finger and then be more careful not to hit your finger when you try again next time. Learn from the experience. Learn something new every day, each and every day. A Chinese proverb goes, "Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere." Learning is that natural progression throughout life. When I was in school, yes, and even an old grandmama like myself was once in school, I had a young teacher in English that none of my friends liked. She wore big dark glasses that matched her wildly disabled black curly hair. Well, I enjoyed English, and I knew I would learn better from her if I made the choice to like her despite what my friends thought of her. So I held on to every word she said and was determined to appreciate her. Well, I finished that class with straight A's, and I became one of her admirers. She was absolutely no beauty, but she knew how to hand over lessons of mythology and English. Sometimes it's hard to learn what's being taught to us, but the benefits are always rewarding. A wise man once said, "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. So be sure to receive gladly all the lessons that life throws at you daily. Try to learn something from your day every single day. You're never too old to learn, even at my age." An American industrialist once said, "Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. So go through your days and inspect what you've learned each day." Wow, got him. He knew better not to hide from me. I'm SpiderWitch7. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate if you'd hit a like too. See you next time.